Is your IELTS exam fast approaching? This is a very important video that I would like you to watch, because here with me is Mr. MacArthur, who has actually written the IELTS exam and had a band 8. He's here to tell us how he prepared for the test, the challenges that he faced, what he did on the examination day, and he has one important advice to share with us. I am Emmanuel, and here with me, I've already stated, is Mr. MacArthur. Please, Mr. MacArthur, can you tell us what it was like preparing for the IELTS test?
Yes. For preparation for the IELTS, it was quite simple, because I asked myself one question, and that is, what do the examiners actually want from me? And it's just basically two things: how well I can comprehend and how well I can communicate in English. And I prepared myself strictly in that line, and that was my major focus.
Okay, all right. So tell me, because I know that you're a very busy person, considering the type of job that you do, how were you able to juggle preparing for IELTS and at the same time combining it with your day-to-day activity and still achieve a band 8? How were you able to do that?
Well, to be sincere, you're very right off. But I had to zero my mind, and despite my tight schedule, I ensured that I woke up, very early, give myself at least 1 hour to prepare, knowing that my exams were like a month away. I had to prepare myself by 1 hour before my normal day starts, and then I was consistent with it for about a month prior to my exam, and it really worked.
Okay, I can see that you're already smiling, and I'm really curious. I wanted to know what really happened on the examination day. How was it for you from, let's say, a night prior to the exam and then the examination day? What was your experience like?
Well, to be sincere, there is one advice you give me, and that is that I should ensure that I rest sufficiently, at least a day before the examination, to get myself really prepped and refreshed for the examination. Yeah. When I got there, everything that you advised me and you taught, I met on ground. I had already done a lot of practice tests, and gone through a lot of past questions from previous items, and that prepared me to what I was doing there. And I got there, and I did my best, and my best was just good enough.
All right. So if you have one thing to, of course, we have viewers watching this right now. So if you have one advice you have for those who are intending IELTS test takers, what would that be?
Well, that advice would be, first of all, to be authentically yourself. You have to understand what exactly is the IELTS testing, and it tests simply your capacity to understand, and also your capacity to communicate. How understandable and clear can you really communicate your thoughts? You do not have, when you are asked a question, you are not really expected to be correct. You don't have to think of, oh, what does the examiner think? I have to think in the same light as the examiner. Just say whatever you have to say with the necessary clearness that you are capable of, and that is what every student should practice towards. We are used to just communicating anyhow in Nigeria, but I think we should be in the front runner of our goals, to learn how to really comprehend before you respond, and learn how to respond clearly.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. All right, so the key takeaway from this particular session is, number one, you need to really understand, right, what the examiner wants. And number two is you need to start your preparation early. And I usually recommend you give yourself at least 2 months, right, to prepare thoroughly for the exam before you go in.